In this how-to, I'm going to show you how to export and import a project. So you have multiple different options on how to do this. So I'll just go through them. So as mentioned before, a project in enteliVIZ5 is self-contained. So when you export it, everything inside of the project folder will be exported as well. So one of your first options is to go Project, Export Current Project, and then you can just click the download button, and then it will just download a zip folder onto your desktop, for example. So what this project contains is everything that's right here. It includes the assets folder, which has your pictures in it. It includes all subfolders of graphics. It includes the lib folder. In this case, the lib folder is blank because the project only contained the default palette categories. We don't actually export the default palette categories because they are always the same no matter which install you're using. So in the case that you have your own palette category referenced from a different project, that custom project will be included in this lib folder. Everything in your palette folder will be exported as well. The project.json file you don't really need to worry about. This just outlines the name of your project as well as determines whether or not it's a template. And then of course you've got your home page. Okay, so another option to export is to go into IntelliWeb, go into the administration area, Site Graphics, and then you just click on the project and go export. Same thing happens. Okay, so just to show you an example here of if you have a palette category referenced from a different project. So let's just say I reference my hello project. So you can see hello is referenced on the bottom palette categories as well as the lib folder. So if I go and I export this like I just did, you can see that my lib folder includes that hello project. And again, it doesn't include the default palette categories because they are the same across all installs. Another option for export is if you actually go File, Import DG5. So this is more on a file-to-file basis rather than just a project. So if you're wanting to send a single file to somebody else, you can actually just email them, like copy this JSON information and send it. And if they go and they open a new project, a new file, and then on their computer they go import DG5 and just paste that information you gave them, they have your graphic right there. So this is a nice tool to use rather than sending a bunch of attachments and emails and stuff. You can just send them the JSON code and then they can just copy and paste it right into enteliVIZ5. Okay, so I just showed you an import example. Another import example is if you go Open Project, and then in the Open Project tab, you just go Import, and then you just find your file. You can also upload files up on the top here in the project pane. Another importing option is to simply drag and drop a file from your desktop right into the browser. So right here I have a graphic.dg5, and if I just drag and drop it on and go OK, and refresh, my graphic is now there.